It is often said that education is the most powerful tool for bridging the gap between poverty and prosperity. This statement is exemplified by St. Aloysius Gonzaga Senior School, Kibera.
My name is Beatrice Wairimo Maina, the principal St. Aloysius Gonzaga Secondary School. This school started way back in 2005. We have a population of 250 students and 37 staff members. We are proud of our school, and the reason why we are proud of this school is because of what it does for the society. Our school sponsors students, and most of our students are from Kibera slums. Kibera slums is actually a neighbor to Rangata, where our school is located.
St. Aloysius Gonzaga Secondary School was founded in 2004. It was founded to serve AIDS-affected youth, children from Kibera slum whose parents were dying from the AIDS pandemic. Okay, and our goal, as we have progressed since 2004, has always been to serve the most needy, the poorest, but yet talented students who can really have a great future. So we now say we accept from Kibera AIDS-affected youth and other orphans and vulnerable children to our secondary school. It's a free secondary school.
For the past 22 years, the school has remained steadfast in restoring hope and nurturing academic excellence among bright but financially disadvantaged students in Nairobi. Situated in the heart of Kibera, one of Africa's largest informal settlements, St. Aloysius Gonzaga Senior School was established in response to the growing number of school dropouts, children unable to continue with formal education, and child-headed households resulting from the devastating impact of the HIV and AIDS epidemic.
Our school is a very special school because it offers scholarships to needy and bright students from Kibera slums. We serve students who come from very underprivileged background, and so we ensure that they are on full scholarship to be able to pursue their high school and tertiary education.
Getting these students is not usually very easy because we have so many students who deserve scholarships. They are not able to pay their school fees, and every year we only get a small number. In the previous curriculum, that is the 844 curriculum, we used to get 35 boys and 35 girls. For the grade 10, we are taking 104 students, where 52 are boys, 52 are girls. Getting these students is actually not very easy because there are so many applicants. We get over 500 applicants, and we have only 104 chances. So we start by sensitizing the community around Kibera, because that is our catchment area, to tell them about our school, the kind of students we are looking for. Mostly our target are orphans, could be partial or total. So once they come here, we give them an application form, they fill the form, and after filling the form, we do shortlisting, another tedious process. After shortlisting, then we do oral interviews. And for the oral interviews, we want to confirm whether whatever they captured on the form is actually the true picture of what there is on the ground.
You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and place it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house.
The school was founded by Reverend Father Terry Charlton, S.J., a Jesuit priest from the United States of America, together with generous benefactors from the United States and Europe. Their vision was to provide quality education to academically gifted students whose families had been directly or indirectly affected by HIV and AIDS. Through their fundraising efforts, they established the school to restore hope and create opportunities for vulnerable young people to pursue their education and realize their full potential.
I did have the privilege of knowing Claire. Claire was a founding member of the board of directors. She was enthusiastic. She and her husband Ron were extraordinarily generous. And every time we met, Every time we met, when a question was raised, she said, I want to make sure that we are always trying to improve the status of girls in our school. She was one of the prime movers behind this construction of the dormitory because she felt that if the girls had a dormitory, they wouldn't be expected to do quite so much as the boys back in their homes. So they are wonderful, wonderful people. I'm sure they'd love to be here today, but they can't. And so I want just to say to you that although you don't often see people, there are people behind the scenes who are doing so very much for you. And Claire and her husband Ron were so generous. She loved her brother dearly. He died sooner than most people would think of having to die, but she dedicated all that generosity to us.
I first came the second year of the school when it was located in a group of simple homes in Lower Down in Kibera. On my second visit, the school had purchased the two-story wooden building nearby, and I visited there twice. And I was actually present here for the dedication of the school on this site several years ago. Now, years later, I have finally been able to return. But in the meantime, as you heard, I serve on a board with Father Dan and many others in the United States to support this school and its mission. And we are happy and proud to do so.
Henry Apiarius, our dear brother, a steadfast gentleman, brave, honest, artistic, loving and joyful, a teacher by example. We celebrate his life and the blessing of his memory. Generous gifts have been made in his honor by family and friends, Claire and Ron Brickler, and the Apiarius family. With God, all things are possible, from Matthew 19:26. Christian Life Community, the international lay organization, the Kenyan branch, is the actual sponsor of the school, and I am considered the co-founder together with Christian Life Community. Christian Life Community follows Ignatian spirituality. Ignatius of Loyola was a great saint in the church. He founded the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus, the congregation to which I belong. Our spirituality is very much about serving the greatest needs in our world of today, the greatest needs to bring Christ to people and people to Christ, and as well to further the work of Jesus in building the reign of God in our midst so that we can all keep moving toward the fullness of his kingdom in heaven.
According to the principal, Madam Beatrice Minor, the school has had a profound and lasting impact on the community since its establishment in the early 2000s. To date, it has enabled more than 5,000 students to complete secondary and tertiary education while also equipping them with essential life skills.
Once we are sure that we have our good list, those who qualify, then we invite them for admission. That process can take close to 2 months. We advertise for the positions through our website. We visit churches, we visit primary schools to sensitize the community about our school. Right now, almost everyone in Kibera is aware of what St. Aloysius does. We have started inviting those who can afford to sponsor themselves, that is, the fee-paying students. And we are inviting them to join us here because we felt that we cannot leave them aside. Though the school targets the ones who have come from poor background or orphans, we feel that we need to also incorporate people from the neighborhood. That is, people from Rangata, people from Rogai, people from Setrite, Kawangware, and even Rangata.
The academic dean, Mr. Daniel Asenje, commends the school's consistent academic excellence and outstanding performance in national examinations.
As commonly known, we have been on an upward trajectory academically amongst the schools in Langata. In fact, every year we manage to get about 60% of our students joining university having attained a mean grade of C+ and above.
He attributes this success to the dedication of both teachers and students, as well as the school's commitment to holistic education.
So we will still be requesting the same. If you have a child who is sitting for their grade 9 this year, they're welcome to come and see what the school has to offer. We are doing STEM and social sciences. Under the STEM, we are offering technical subjects in home science, electricity, building construction, and we have just completed our Kibera.
We fundraise through various means. The first way that we fundraise is through a very special program called the sponsorship program. Our sponsorship program is the anchor program for the school. Every year from time to time, we appeal to donors, well-wishers, and friends and partners to come collaborate and partner with us to be able to support these bright and needy students. You can support us by adopting a child for the 4 years and simply paying very little amount. Or you can also decide to support part of our operations. Maybe you want to pick something on scholastic items like shoes, like pens, like books and writing materials. Or you just want to pick an aspect of the school, an operation expense, and just support it. And over time, we've received good well-wishers from all over the world, especially from the America, from Europe, and even from Kenya. And they've been very supportive to this program. We appeal to people of goodwill, especially locally here in Kenya, to come forth and journey with us, be part of this journey, make a change in the lives of these students.
You are here because our loving God has graced you with strength and courage and a great desire to learn. In all the dark places you have walked, you have never been completely alone, but companioned by a compassionate God who believes in you, who walks with you, and who wants you to be women and men for others, just like your faculty and staff. As human beings, we're all invited to learn from our challenges, our difficulties, and our mistakes. And occasionally we hit dead ends or walls we can't climb. And remarkably, in time and through those challenges, we may actually discover a new direction or goal which we couldn't have imagined or conceived, but which reveals who we are to become.
For over 2 decades, St. Aloysius Gonzaga Senior School has remained a beacon of hope in Kibera, demonstrating that quality education can transform lives, break the cycle of poverty, and build a brighter future for individuals, families, and the wider community. I'm Susan Bulemi.